Let's look at our setting tonight. And as things...
Well, guys, I'm very...
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Bucks, they've got Brook Lopez, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Lillard from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Jones against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Lillard surveying the D. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Jones finds McCollum. Portland moving the ball. And the dunk by Covington.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Stolen by McCollum over Holiday, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard against Giannis. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lillard with it. Antetokounmpo's there.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here is Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Back to Anthony. And he converts the layup. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Cantor, the pass to Powell. To the inside. Anthony kicks to Powell. And it's McCollum in the corner. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And the pass to Middleton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Anthony drives in. Cantor, the pass to Simons. It's Powell on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Middleton looking it over. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. He's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Anthony is out there with Giles. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Powell in at the two-guard spot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Back to Lillard. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Middleton finds Portis. Here's Connaughton, covered by Anthony. And it's Connaughton missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Cantor, the pass to Anthony. Back to Cantor. Lillard outside. Pass to Cantor. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Middleton outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. And Jones subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Jones kicks to Powell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Middleton outside. basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Jones drives in, and then Jones with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Giannis gets it to go.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Cullen passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Forbes can't get it to go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Cantor's checked in from 13. Kicks it to Nurkic. Good on the 13-footer. Nurkic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Nurkic testing his luck from the mid-range.
Giannis outside. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo passes it to Forbes. Good on the triple. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jones sends it back. And they go to the intentional foul. Portland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He misses the free throw.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end.
Oh, that was something else.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Now here's Lillard. Now the pass to Giles. He kicks to Little. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Little's got his first basket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And Nasir Little, a player who fell on draft day, ended up with Portland. You know, he didn't do much as a rookie, but the potential is there.
For Nasir Little, it's going to come down to the defensive end of the floor. If he can get minutes out there and show that he's willing to get down in the stance, become a stopper, some of that offense is going to come along as a byproduct of playing with better offensive players.
Pass to Antetokounmpo and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard, the pass to Giles. Back to Lillard. Ball's knocked loose. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 points.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
Little passes to Lillard. And Portland turns it over again.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Enes Kanter's checked in for Portland. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. He's all alone, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his third foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Little. Kanter dishes to Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 4 this quarter. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
Using some brute force to take it strong to the rack. Kanter leaving nothing to chance.
Here's Giannis, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Pass to Giles. McCollum outside. Giles kicks to McCollum. And they call the foul, so he's got the ant. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Portis. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland, trailing by 10. And here is Powell. Back to Anthony. Dishes to Cantor. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is what he's worked on. As Cantor has become a more polished inside scorer, he's been drawing more fouls.
And Cantor drops them both. So it's the Bucks now. It's stolen by Jones. The shot comes out, and so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony. He's out there with Jones. Cohen is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Simons in at the point.
Melo getting up and slamming one home.
Here is Forbes. He dishes it to Giannis. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Covington.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Teague is checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Kicks it to McCollum. Clock at 4. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Anthony sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And the rejection by Giannis.
He is just really almost playing for the other team.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Giannis. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Portland. Giles comes in for Anthony. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Powell with it. Shoots from the baseline. Lillard finds Powell. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Teague. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Giles. And McCollum subbed in for Little. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. On the inbound, Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul. Antetokounmpo against Lillard. Inside. Nurkic kicks to Powell. To tie it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now Lillard. The dish to Kanter. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Passes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Kanter to the middle. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Kanter trying to free himself up. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Lillard outside. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
And Giannis throws it down.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard attacking. The feed to Nurkic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Puts it up off the inbound. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Lopez with the block. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Little. Off the inbound, no good. And so the Bucks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So, hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bucks. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris kicks to Irving. Offensive rebound, Nets. In the corner, Harden. Clock at 6. Another shot. They get it back.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
The 3 from Harden. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Passes it to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
From deep Harden, and it goes down 2 points.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here's the triple. The rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Middleton for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Giannis. After the basket by Brooklyn, the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
And I tell you, once Antetokounmpo starts hitting this consistently, it's a wrap. Over, finite, done. Go to black. Encouraging to see him knock down the 3.
Now here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. With it, he's picked up by Lopez. Down low, here's Harris, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got his second bucket.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the open ones.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. KD against Giannis. Middleton left side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Yep, it counts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Harden. To the paint. Jordan kicks to Harden. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Both free throws good from Forbes. KD, that's for two. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 9. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. Forbes dishes to Middleton. From deep. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets trail by 5. Johnson outside. Back to Shamet. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Connaughton passes to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Middleton kicks to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Portis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And here's Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Connaughton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Harden surveying the D. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Watch out now. Lopez crashing in to put it home.
Here's Durant. Hits the target from 18 feet. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Holiday against Harden to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Giannis inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Harden against Holiday. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Nets trail by 10, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Irving, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden outside from deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
My goodness. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. 13 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Harden against Holiday. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Passes it to Durant. Fires the three. But they'll get another chance. Harden finds Harris. Harden with it. 8 points for him. Durant trying to break free. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Both teams deciding to change it up. On the wing, Green. Misses the three. And they're moving it up. Launches the three. Here's Tucker. Kicks to Forbes. Missed. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 1. Count it. Good. 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Now Tucker. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Irving with the rebound.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The kick out to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Irving. Outside Griffin. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. The pass to Claxton. Green up on top. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Connaughton passes to Forbes. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Holiday against Harden. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 12. And Harden with the stop.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. Back to Connaughton. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Harris. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Holiday dishes to Middleton. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Jordan. Middleton against Harden. Middleton outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Here's Giannis. Takes it down to Middleton. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Nets. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And Harden with the stuff.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Holiday with the three, drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
KD finds Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And here's Giannis from outside. No good there. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. cities in the NBA. David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Home in the paint, and it's McCollum off the drive. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And the Nets with possession. Irving passes to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he comes up with the deuce. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Fires it up. Covington trying to break free. And it's blocked by Jordan. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. The shot. Nurkic trying to get open. That one a little long. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Lillard attacking. That's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And, oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And that one, good.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lillard against Harden, and Lillard kicks to Powell. They need this one. Here's Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets leading by 8. From deep, Harden. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking for the first basket of the game. Right side, Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Durant, the pass to Harris. Back to KD. Now, here's Nurkic. It's 2-on-1. Powell for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's KD. It's good. KD's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Lillard outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And whether he's creating for himself or spotting up, Lillard's jumper is whizzing.
Harden surveying the D. Jordan high post. Pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Durant against Covington. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Powell, that's good.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Lillard against Harden, and he gets it to go.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is on.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pulls up, high post. Second shot opportunity and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. But they recover it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Harden with it. From deep. And Cantor pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's
humble beginnings. I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, Anthony is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Little. And it's Simons in at the point. Inside, Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
He's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Oh, even with contact, the defense isn't enough to slow Harden. I mean, just a guy who gets it done on his drives to the rack.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. The kick out to Irving. Bank shot, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Back to Jones. It's Powell on the wing. Shoots over Brown, and Portland with another turnover here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Irving. The three. Sinks the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
See right there, Kyrie showing you the range. Usually hovers around 40% from three. It must be accounted for at all times.
Here's Lillard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Irving surveying the floor. Griffin dishes to Brown. Powell with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Lillard wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Irving against Lillard. Irving passes to Griffin. Taken away by Anthony. Lillard, right side. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Anthony.
What a selfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
There's the pass to Green. 20 feet out. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Lillard kicks to Cancer. Back to Lillard. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. A smoldering performance for... And that should do...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Brown, good.
Well, the passing is an underrated part of Griffin's game. He likes keeping his teammates involved, and his vision is better than people think.
Brown against McCollum. To the middle. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Lillard against Irving. Nurkic dishes to Covington. Back to Nurkic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, no doubt Nurkic knows how to get it done inside. I mean, using all of his height to find the shot.
Now Irving. He has 7. The feed now to Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Irving against Lillard. 16 feet away. Irving can't get it to go.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Kicks it to Nurkic. Back to Powell. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Irving with the ball. Now Covington defending. Irving dishes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
McCollum kicks to Covington. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. The rebound by Johnson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Griffin passes to Llewellyn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson. Landry Shamit's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Simons the pass to Kanter. Passes it to Simons. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. This one for 3. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and that one good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Simons. No good on that one. Great D that time from Jordan. Misses there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the 2nd rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers trail by 16. McCollum kicks to Kanter. Back to McCollum. Shamet with the steal. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Right side, Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Left side, KD. Clock is at 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
To the inside, Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Harden outside. Another miss by Harden. And for Portland, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Jones with it. He's picked up by Jordan. His first shot coming late. Simons the pass to Jones. He feeds it to Carmelo. Bucket is good. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The deep 3 from Harden. Harden missing again.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Harris against Jones. Cullen passes to Simons. And it's Anthony at the elbow. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo, took the opportunity when he saw it.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Harden kicks to Green. That one goes. It's counted.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Back to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
Harden way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 15. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Wasted no time on that one.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets it quick.
Harden finds Green. Pass to Harris. Down low, stolen by Cantor.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Portland the other way.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it wasn't enough. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
Irving against McCollum. From deep three-point range, Irving's shot is good.
Look, Irving rarely misses from downtown, even way outside. He's a knockdown threat.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Offline. And so it's Brook. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Teams, Clark, what are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Clock at 6. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Lillard. Kicks to Powell. Back to Lillard from downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Holiday against Lillard. Holiday gets the bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard up top, guarded by Holiday. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Here is Lillard over Holiday. Lillard again missing. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo is really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Holiday against Lillard. Shot from the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Again the miss by Lillard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. Really, on the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the dish to Forbes. Giannis inside. Covered by Anthony.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. And they get it. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Forbes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Anthony. Portland no good that time either. Middleton outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us.
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Anthony. He's out there with Derek Jones. Cohen is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis kicks to Forbes. 4 on the clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Kanter. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kanter, the pass to Carmelo. Portis against Kanter. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Here's Simons. He dishes it to Jones. The feed to Carmelo. Over Giannis. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Simons, the 11-footer, just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. Kanter's shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. And a wide open look for Portis. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jones the pass to Simons. Jones looking for an opening. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his first 2 points. The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Tries again, and Portis with the layup. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Jones with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Simons, the pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Cantor. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Cantor's shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Forbes. No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones, no luck. Bucks leading by 12. The pass to DiVincenzo. Now Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. Portis has got space, and that would have counted, but his shot. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Chicago. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Noura in at the shooting guard position. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Inside. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Middleton looking it over. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And they'll keep possession.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he hits both. Milwaukee leading by 10. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Lillard against Holiday. Back to Lillard. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Holiday. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got 6 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And it's the Bucks on the break. Nwora, the pass to Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard finds Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lillard. 11 feet out and he hits it. 5 points in the game.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Middleton. Launches it. For 3. He can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
McCollum kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Covington down low. Lopez is there. McCollum right side. Covington's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Lopez left side. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Simons. To the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Out on his own on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, defended by Jones. And that one's good from Connaughton. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Holiday surveying the floor. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Anthony against Giannis. McCollum kicks to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lillard against Holiday. Passes to Giannis. Now Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
And there's the pass to Powell. Dishes it to Cantor. Back to Powell. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Middleton. From past the arc. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lillard finds Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Anthony, the pass to Powell. Portland needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Lillard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 17. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And the layup falls. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. That shot no good. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Lopez. No good on the triple. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Teague feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Tucker. Shoots over Nurkic. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Wants to get it to Hollis Jefferson, and does. Feeds it to Nurkic, and rattles out the dunk. No, the layup might have been a better shot for him. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Sports. GA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball. In the corner, Irving with it. Jordan, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in. Jordan's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nets.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. KD's shot is good.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finish off the break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Pass to Middleton. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was terrific.
Good. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Harden way outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Harden against Holiday.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Giannis passes to Holiday. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo. And Durant sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Giannis outside. Shot to stop the run. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Durant.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 9. Jordan dishes to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Shot clock at 5. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For 3, Middleton. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's Brown missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Connaughton passes to Tucker. Here is Forbes. A 3-ball. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And it's Brown missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Portis finds Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. Latrey. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Tries to keep it alive. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. The pass to Tucker. Back to Middleton. The shot from the low post is good. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Irving passes to Griffin. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And it's Brown missing. Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Teague kicks to Connaughton. He dishes it to Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Irving double team. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Count that bucket.
Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Teague with the ball. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Irving.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Here's Teague, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Harden way outside. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Giannis with it. Picked up by Harris. Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Harden way outside. But they get it back. Durant kicks to Harden. Pass to Claxton. A second chance effort. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Jordan. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 2 assists. And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in its shooting guard. Here's Giannis, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Middleton looking it over. Giannis inside. KD's on him. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Harden. Out to KD. Holiday against Harden. Back to Durant. Over Holiday. The shot by KD. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Harden gets the bucket.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Oh, what a finish!
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Back to Holiday from past the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the Nets, Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Durant.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton outside. Portis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And here is Irving. 7 points in the game. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Basket, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Now Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. Takes a 3. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. Irving kicks to Shamet. Right side, Green trying to get open is Irving. It's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Green inside the three-point line, off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Giannis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Irving passes to Green. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Irving surveying the floor. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo finds Teague. Back to Giannis. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Irving against Teague. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Four on the shot clock. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Teague. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. from inside. Nice touch on the back shot. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
And they double up Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Harden can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Durant in the corner. Good D by Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Antetokounmpo.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Outside Jordan. Griffin down low, guarded by Holiday. And that one drops for him.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Giannis outside. That's to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving attacking. That one misses. Good D by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Giannis. Throws it down as the official call. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And that's going to do it for regulation. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Timeout called the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. All All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Holiday against Harden. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Here's Middleton. Dishes it to Lopez. And stolen by Jordan. And an intentional foul right there. Holiday against Harden. Shoots from the line. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Harris against Middleton. Cloak loose. Jordan kicks to Irving. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Harris finds Harden.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
They get it back. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. To the paint. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Jordan. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Paul, and he ups the ante and delivers.
Holiday against Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Harden, no good.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range, you know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Harden way outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Durant, it's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Lillard. Covington down low. KD's on him. Clock at 6, and Lillard gets double-teamed. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got the first points up on the board for the Nets. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here is Harden. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. KD dishes to Harden. Out to Harris. Back to Harden. Wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
There are a lot of players you can build a team around these days, but Harden might be the #1 choice. He's an offensive genius.
Now, here's Lillard. Passes to Covington. Back to Lillard. The pass to Nurkic, and stolen by Jordan. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Lillard. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down low, Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic, unloads from 13. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What good positioning by Nurkic. I mean, he has his shot all picked out. Just needed that feed.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dave can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Now Powell. James Harden missing on the 3. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Irving kicks to Harden. And Covington sends it back. They recover it. Harden with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. A second chance effort. And he hits the jump shot. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
The bearded one's mid-range jump shot, money. I mean, he has a great feel for when to shoot from there.
Harden against Lillard. Kicks it to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. He feeds it to Nurkic. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now Jones. James Harden missing on the 3. Cullen passes to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, it's important for Cantor to be effective in the pick and roll. I mean, makes their offense much more complete.
Harden outside from 17 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. Portland leading by 3. Now here's Anthony. Goes up to the stripe, 13 feet away. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Got to appreciate how aggressive Cantor is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Dishes it to Griffin. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shamet on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now McCollum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Anthony. To the inside. For the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked.
I know that when the main guy,
I think he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Brown. And there's Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Here's Irving. The Blazers getting the bucket. Brown right side. Over McCollum. Here's Griffin. Pass to Claxton. Brown against McCollum. Here's Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Bobs it up for Anthony. And taken away by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Makes it off the glass.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team, and in this case it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Out to the wing. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Feeds it to Cantor. Anthony trying to get open. Cantor's shot is off.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Griffin dishes to Green. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by McCollum. The shot's good from Griffin.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Anthony. Shakes him. Here's Cantor. The feed to Anthony. Over Green. They get a hand on it, but he gets it back. Anthony, the pass to Simons. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Irving surveying the floor. Inside, Griffin. Another shot out left to the wing. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Irving can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Green finds Irving. Green against Cantor. Passes it to Brown. Griffin with it. Good work there as it goes. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
That bucket tells you about the power of Griffin. I mean, he got a man all over him, and it doesn't even affect him.
McCollum outside. He kicks to Anthony. Back to McCollum. He dishes it to Anthony. Count it. Anthony's got his second bucket.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
There's the pass to Griffin with the shot. And Cantor pulls it down.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Lillard up top, guarded by Harden. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, here's Lillard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks to Powell. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Covington dishes to Nurkic. Shamet with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Just spectacular in the open floor. When Harden's coming downhill, you're at his mercy.
Portland leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Powell, the pass to Covington. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. The drive by KD. And here's Harris from the arc. Durant. And KD is right there.
And what about Durant? Time and time again, keeping himself involved, creating second chance opportunities.
Here is Lillard. Fires the 3. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Here's Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Lillard, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And Harden launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 9.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Lillard against Harden. Hollis Jefferson passes to Nurkic. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Powell in the high post. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Simons, the pass to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in the pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
And Harden launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the basket by McCollum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Irving. The 11-footer connects. The jumper drops.
And Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness, and he's a terrific decision maker.
Here's Simons. And it's Anthony, top of the key. To the inside. Here's Kanter. Great D that time from Griffin.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris, good.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
Portland with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's McCollum. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
So just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. Now here's Anthony. Down low. Here's Simons. Cantor trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Irving with the ball. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Griffin kicks to Irving. Unloads from 13. Griffin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the athleticism of Griffin, just remarkable. He's fantastic at using his elevation on the glass.
Here's Simons. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson. And it's Harden in for Brown. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Anthony. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simon.
When you need a big bucket, you were looking for Durant every chance you get. He has delivered so many times in that situation.
Kicks it out to Lillard.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
He had a nice open look right there. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Oh, man, you got to appreciate the poise of Irving. He's always composed, especially on important possessions.
Lillard from outside. Tips it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, this is what you want from Nurkic, a fearless player who welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Lillard against Harden. On deep. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And he makes that one.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Harden against Lillard. Here's Jordan, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lillard attacking. Money!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He doesn't take his foot off the gas. I mean, Harden attacks the D, either finishes or gets the foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Now here's Lillard.
Physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. What do you think, guys?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Yusuf Nurkic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game. And he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.